Trick Daddy on former artists who feel they haven't been properly compensated.
Yep, I'm talking about it today. Good morning, young lady. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, low lifes. Yeah, call them, text them. Do whatever you gotta do. Tell them Trick Daddy going live.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Talking to a lot of my constituents. Let me tell you, first of all, I want to say this. Shout out to everybody who had a hand in the wonderful career that I've had. Shout out to everybody that made a beat, gave a suggestion, voted on the record. Let me tell y'all something about this music game. Just because you're in the studio with a when he record a hit record, that you don't supposed to get rich with that. Just because your blow up, you don't blow up with him. You stay down, you stay loyal, you play your part, you get paid for what you're doing. That's it. Until you get your own hit records, until you do your own legendary shit, that does not make you a legend. There's gonna be records that some artist wants to do that don't fit them. It's cool to sell that record. It's flawed to later on in life go around claiming, oh, that was my record, blah, 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 I'm the one, that was my idea. No, get paid for what you do. Get paid for what you're worth and then go on about your fucking business. What's wrong with you? That's just like me meeting a girl in high school that was skinny, and I tell her, man, you're going to be bad when you grow up. Then she become 25 years old, the baddest bitch in Miami. I want to take responsibility for her being bad because I saw potentials in her. What the fuck is wrong with you? You do not blow up when I blow up. You don't shit when I eat. You do not get paid when I perform unless I pay you to perform with me. What the fuck is wrong with you? I've been reading all kinds of shit. I've been hearing all kinds of shit lately. Slip and Slide was a family. What I did, a lot of ain't doing and wouldn't do. I allow everybody from the Slip and Slide family to get features. Everybody, any song that we did as a congratulate, you know what I mean. Why is this so stupid? Any song we did together as a clique, I gave everybody who had the flavor, who was fit for that song, Take It to the House, Shut Up, Boy, whatever song, one of those songs like that, everybody had an opportunity that was part of the camp. Everybody who was signed to Slip and Slide or affiliated with Slip and Slide had say-so and had input in all those records. What they did, what part they actually played, I can't remember all that, but there's certain little things I can't remember. A lot of people say, well, you know, Allen and BD and Sox, yeah, they was down. Yeah, they was down. But let me tell you something about this music game. I love all of it because I love everybody. Rest in peace to Debbie and Lori Bennett. I love everybody that played a part in my career. When I made my first $1 million, I busted down with everybody. If one of you could say I didn't do that, you need to come on this motherfucker, join this live right now and say it in front of the world. My first $1 million, I got in trouble with the IRS because I came to Slip and Slide and I told Ted, deposit this in the account, and I wrote down on the paper who get what. Everybody who played a part of it got them a couple bands up out their motherfucking $1 million. Now, who could tell me I didn't do that? I ain't talking about that fake shit going on there acting like they get $700,000, $500,000, $1 million in cash to sign with them. I don't do shit like that. Any that came with a motherfucking feature, I told them, okay, once you pay me, you still got to get the label. You still got to deal with the label. Anybody I with on the street level or just respected it musically, I will call the label and be like, hey, make sure this record right here get released. Make sure this record right here, you don't tax them for putting this record out, and also let them know everything involved as far as when they can release the record. Am I eligible to do the video? Let them know all that right now before I give them a price and I take their money and then I have to one of them up. I let niggas know straight up. Any who deal with me in the music game will tell you, I let niggas know straight up. And they wonder why Trick gets so much respect, because can't lay down and dream the life that I live. You can't melt these niggas and pour them on me. They wouldn't know what the motherfucker do. But I get tired of everybody taking credit and taking blame and being mad because they don't live how I live. The same way back to the Sox, Al, Beatty situation. Starting a record label ain't cheap. It take a lot of work, a lot of dedication. You can't be you got to be 100. It can't be 50%, 75%, 85%. You can't stop at 95% of the way and say, okay, I own the label. No, it don't go like that. When we're doing something and we're investing in something, at the time you jump off the band, at the time you jump ship, at the time you can no longer continue to play your part, at the time you no longer can afford to fund your part, at the time you no longer could do what you're supposed to do, at that moment, you're eligible for a severance check. You sit down and you meet up and say, well, from this day on, you're no longer with the company no more. That's how it motherfucking goes. Now, because I can't start, the man who started McDonald's didn't walk away and wait until his brother blew up the company, came back and said, man, that's our money. It don't go like that. Your dedication, your hard work, all that, you have to stay 100%. Some people's situation wasn't built like this. Some people still had to get out in the street. Some people still had to feed their kids. Some people had to go get jobs. That's understandable. Your life continue on. These men were married. These women were married. They had wives, husbands, kids that had to be taken care of. You have to do what you have to do, and you have to continue doing that. But you have to understand the business part while you're doing that. I understand the survival part. So why is it hard for people to understand the business part of it? That's the way it goes. Put it on. Yeah, I think we done passed it, ain't it? So when niggas be talking about, oh, I should be living like this, I should be living like that. Why Trick keep buying new cars? Because Trick keep working, yo. Why do Trick get publishing Trick? Because Trick got Trick do shit that deserve publishing checks, yo. Hit records is not miss records. You can't pretend to be creative. You can't pretend to be talented. Sometimes it takes longer than others. Some people, some people give up. Some people carry on. Some people continue on. Only the strong survive. Don't be thinking about crashing out when it comes to something. Go to feeling like somebody owe you something when it comes to something that you already been paid for. You have to be blessed. You have to be. It's like your memories are very important. The path you walk, it determines your destination. Everything you do along that ride is a part of your legacy. Don't fuck up your legacy. Don't fuck up your memories. Being able to say, yeah, I was down with that. Instead of saying that, you saying, oh, I'm the one did this. I'm the one wrote this. I'm the one did that. I should have some money. Slip and Slide owe me. They stole from me. No, nobody ain't steal from your motherfucking ass. And don't be going around acting like you lies like Slip and Slide nigga ain't really on that. always been on that. That's why you with us. Stop acting like we wasn't on that. We was with all the bullshit, all the shit that all the independent labels was doing back in the day to fund their motherfucking music career. Everything they was doing to stay respected. We did all that. Nigga. When they were bootlegging my shit, I just slapped them ass down. Stop playing with me, man. Acting like y'all won't smoke. I don't give a how old I am. God will wake your ass up in the middle of the night and tell you don't make no noise. If you want your kids and your wife to remain get your bitch ass up and come deal with me. Stop playing, acting like we wasn't on that. Like somebody took something from you 25 years ago. Somebody took something from you. You ain't got it yet. Shut up, man. I appreciate everything everybody did. When I did a verse on a record, it didn't make the song every time. Sometimes I did 2 verses, and they chopped it into 1 verse. We went to the motherfucking medicine cabinet, and we deciphered what songs made the album. When y'all hear songs of me that just come out from nowhere, that's because at that time we didn't think that song was good enough to go on my album. Yeah, that's what that means. Everybody, I wasn't guaranteed to stay on a song. And the song wasn't guaranteed to stay on the album. So what the hell you mad for? Stop envisioning yourself riding around in my car. That's my car. Stop imagining living in my house. That's my motherfucking house. Catch you in my house if you want to, without permission. All the way up. Stop playing with yourself, man. Shit become dangerous for you, yo. Stop playing these dangerous games. Stop making a fool of yourself, man. You be taking my CD, bootlegging my shit. I used to go to the flea market, go to the mall, slap the whole table down, try to knock all the teeth out their mouth. But ask them bootleg like that. Nigga, where you was at? Nigga, when I walked up to you, I ain't share you no CD. I hand you my CD. If you had a nice Brougham with some beat down in it, I gave you that so you can put that Righteous Folk Boogie production in there, and that thing could be quaking like that. I did that for you. Stop playing, man. Almost 30 years ago, y'all acting like somebody took something from y'all. You ain't get it yet. You must be soft. You ain't call the police or nothing. Like, come on, man. Everybody play a part in a record. The problem, I'm gonna tell you the people that's a problem. What about the ones that owe me? Dudes that I gave checks to for working for me that ain't did nothing to this day. I ain't trying to recoup that. If you want to get paid, you got to get up and go to work. That's the only way you get paid. You get up and go to work. The only way to continue to keep that job that's paying you, you got to do adequate work at that job. You got to really put in dedication, smile, some smile. Stop lying, telling your kids all them damn lies.
Thanks for tuning in to 9 Mag TV.